Soccer is creativity. I think that soccer is kind of a statement of dance in a way, and your ball's your partner. I always had this theory that I could tell where someone was from just based off of the way that their movement and the way that their fluidity was on the ball. These Brazilians, they have this samba style and they're always kind of dancing, and their type of dance is different than someone in Africa or someone in, Europe. I started playing soccer when I was about 4 years old. My dad signed me up for the YMCA recreation program, and I just kind of stuck with it. Probably one of the reasons I enjoy soccer so much is the cultural aspect that goes with it. You really don't have to speak someone's language, and all you have to do is have a ball and you can connect with someone who normally you would never be able to speak with. It just creates so many different friendships that normally wouldn't be created. One of the things that will always stick with me is the relationships and friendships that I developed. I think that's what is really special about soccer and sports in general, I guess, at least team sports, is that you have these teammates, and when you develop really good relationships with them, they're not just your teammates. By the end of it, they're really your best friends. They'll do anything for you, if that's on the field or off the field. COVID is definitely no joke. I think a lot of people, especially around my age, take it not that seriously, and you might not be the one that's affected by it, but you don't know the person that is walking down the street next to you who they might have cancer. So at the end of the day, I don't think the whole idea about wearing a mask is necessarily for yourself, it's for other people. My mom was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she's been battling cancer during a time where there's this huge issue of COVID. When I talk about wearing a mask for someone else, that's who I think of. COVID is going to affect sports in general, definitely for the next year, with spectators. People can't come into games like they could, and you definitely lose. Probably one of the coolest aspects about being on the soccer field is the fans. So my mom, she got to come to one game this year, and it was our first conference win this year, and it was a big win for us. And I haven't been that happy to win a game like that in so long, and it was cool to have my mom there. Life, it's kind of a roller coaster ride. We have our highs and we have our lows, but that kind of is what keeps us alive, enjoying those high moments, but knowing that those aren't going to last forever, and knowing when you're at the bottom, that you're always going to keep going up at some point. So when you're at the bottom, you're already at the bottom, so you can't get any lower than that. When this is over, I can't wait to pick up soccer with my friends. I'm Quinn Liebmann. I played Division I soccer at Gonzaga University.